Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna speak about a memorable moment that was really important to me in my life. Why did I choose this moment? This moment, basically, it was so meaningful to me because it was the first time I've ever felt loved by a coach and by my teammates, like in a real way, with no interest and nothing in between. This happened like 6, 7 years ago when I was almost 16 or 15, and we were in a summer tournament. And basically, this is a tournament that is organized in my city, San Sebastian, in Spain, and it's a worldwide soccer tournament where teams from all over the world, all over 80 countries, participate. And basically, it's an international soccer tournament, which I'm lucky and I'm honored that is hosted in my city, and I've had the opportunity to be able to play in there for several years throughout my life. But specifically, this year that I'm talking to you guys, 2016, 2015, I was I wasn't planning to play this tournament, but I was having dinner at a restaurant with my friends, and I received a phone call. So I was at the phone call, and it was one of my closest friends, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Uh, I'm having dinner right now with my classmates, blah blah blah," because we were on a school trip in another city from Spain, so I wasn't even in my house. So I received this phone call, and it was my closest friend, and he told me, "Hey, I found this team. They're really interested in you if you want to play here." And I said, "Okay, yeah, let's do it. I don't have a team yet to play this tournament, so I'm really interested. So let's do it." So I answered the phone call. I went straight back home, and we started practicing for this tournament. The tournament consisted of a group stage with 4 teams, and you played one game against each team. And then if you after those 3 games you you were placed first or second of your group, you qualified for the knockout stages. So once in the knockout stages, my team had several injuries, like long-term injuries. There were some players that had ACL injuries, and other players with hamstring injuries, quad injuries, calf injuries. So it was a very high volume of games in a little amount of time. So basically, all the players needed to be ready for any kind of moment. I was lucky enough to be considered by coach, and he started me every game. But the best moment is when we reached the final, and we played in Real Sociedad Stadium. That is the professional soccer team from my city. So you could play in that stadium if you went all the way up to the final. So that was like the big prize. And then in the final, I mean, you could win the championship. But basically, what everyone is looking forward is to play in that stadium because it's a professional stadium from first division in Spain, which is very very prestigious. So once I realized I was going to play that game, I felt really really excited, and I never expected what was gonna happen in that game. We tied that game. We went to extra time, and after extra time we had to go to overtime. And I was the fifth guy, like I was gonna take the last penalty kick. And just before me, all my 4 teammates have scored, and the rival that was just before me, he missed. So I had the opportunity. If I scored, we were gonna win the championship in the stadium of my team, in my hometown. So it was like a moment of pressure for me, but I could be able to manage it well, take a couple deep breaths, face the adversity and just go there, score the goal, and it was the best feeling ever when I scored and I saw everyone running towards me to celebrate the title. This was my memorable moment. Um, I hope you guys liked it, and I'm looking forward to listen to all of yours. Thank you very much.